I suppose you knew all about this.
I don't think I knew any more about the Wray situation than you did, sir.
Well, one doesn't like to give credence to mere rumours.
In my view entirely.
Well, it's out of our hands now.
Yeah. It's gone bent with a vengeance, this one is.
There'll be blood on the walls, I'm sad to say. I won't beat about the bush, Gordon. There's no way of wrapping this one up. You're being transferred.
What?
Effective from next Monday, your new post will be Chief Instructor, CID Training School.
Will it hell?
You're not being asked to vote on it, Gordon. You're being told a fact. Look, I know this comes at you out of the blue, but...
This comes straight off the wall. I came to this station at your invitation, sir, and knocked a bunch of cowboys into something resembling a criminal investigation department.
Nobody is denying your...
I've hardly started and now I'm being kicked into touch.
Nobody is denying your contribution to the effectiveness and efficiency of this division. Sadly, that's not the only consideration.
What am I supposed to make of that?
Don't play games, Gordon. You know perfectly well what I'm talking about. You've been having an affair with the WPC. You can hardly imagine something like that stays a secret.
With all due respect, sir, I don't intend to discuss my private life with you. I'd like to know what disciplinary offense I've committed.
You haven't committed a disciplinary offense.
Then why am I being punished?
You're being transferred, not punished.
Don't insult my intelligence, sir.
I would have thought that somebody with your commitment to training and innovation would see great opportunities in being an instructor.
That's not the point. It takes me out of line operationally, which means I'm off the promotion ladder.
Look, this whole business is a matter of great regret to me, Gordon. But it's been settled from above. There's nothing I can do about it.
If you think I'm just going to roll over for this thing, you're making a mistake.
We'll talk about this later when you're in control of your temper, all right?
Just one question, sir.
Yes?
Is it too late to take up your kind offer and learn the funny handshake?
I'll do you the courtesy of ignoring that remark.
Derek,
We should have a chat, Gordon.
you know what's happened?
Middle of the yarder. Makes sense, yeah?
Look, everybody at Sun Hill knew you were going over the side with Ackland. But we all turned a blind eye as long as you didn't do it in the street and frighten the horses.
Till Monroe heard heavenly voices telling him to stamp out sin.
No, it wasn't Monroe. You weren't blown out from inside the Nick Gordon.
Yeah, but you've got to say that, haven't you, Derek? I mean, you and Brownlow have got to look each other in the eyes next time you roll up your trouser legs together.
Look, we can stop this conversation right now. There's no skin off my nose. But it's your backside I'm trying to keep off the bacon slicer.
All right. What do you say happened?
Your old lady was the social services representative on a panel debating the care and resettlement of young offenders, right?
Yeah?
Well, the police spokesman was our new Deputy Assistant Commissioner. Fresh from the turnip fields, wants to give us all a short back and sides. Well, it seems your missus had a word with him about the state of affairs at Sun Hill.
But she doesn't know.
She knows more than you think, mate.
God, I thought I'd had the bad news.
So, this morning, Brownlow gets a phone call passing on the DAC's surprise that he was unaware of the hanky-panky going on in his division and telling him about your transfer. It was never in Brownlow's hands, Gordon, and there's nothing he can do to square it up.
Why didn't Brownlow tell me this?
He didn't give him much chance, by all accounts. And besides that, I don't suppose he wants the world to know he's been getting grief from above.
So, even if I point out that the affair's over...
Too late, mate. The damage has been done. Look, it got out into the open. You did the one thing that can't be forgiven.
I got caught.
Yeah. So complaining and explaining will just stop it being forgotten. That's why I say don't tell Ackland. I mean, you know what she's like. And if she thought the DAC was responsible, she's quite capable of picketing his office, demonstrating about justice.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing we want. Look, I'll give you my advice. Take your punishment, keep your head down, give it a year or two, and you could be back on the inside track.
I appreciate what you're saying, Derek, but I still think I'd have survived at Sun Hill if I'd been trained to be cautious.
Look, you can believe what you like about the Masons, Gordon, but with this DAC in the saddle, you could be on handshaking terms with Almighty God, and it still wouldn't do you any good.
Messy business, Derek. I think we managed to contain the damage.
Yeah. I wouldn't be 100% sure we've heard the last of it in every particular.
Well, these things rumble on for a while. Eventually the troops settle down and see sense.
There is one unfortunate side effect I should mention. There's a feeling in some quarters that to get on in a senior position at Sun Hill, you've got to be on the square.
Well, you and I can deny that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, well, we would say that, wouldn't we? I mean, that's what might be said by a critical outsider.
Our new DCI will put an end to all that nonsense.
Not a Mason.
Not a man. Kim Reed from the fraud squad. Very able officer.
Well, at least having a woman in the post means we won't have to go through today's unpleasantness again. Unless we're really out of luck.